Hi there, it's Mark Wickersham here, author and speaker, and in this video I'm going to share with you what is the number one question I get from accountants and bookkeepers, which is, how do I reprice my existing clients? And the reason I ask that question is firstly because as a profession we are way too cheap. We are not charging enough, which is why every accountant and bookkeeper I speak to tell me they are working crazy long hours for too little money. So we have to put prices up. But also the other reason for this being the number one question is because existing clients know what you charged last year. And as the psychologists teach us, last year's price creates an anchor or a reference price. So let's imagine, for example, that last year you charged $2,000 and this year you know you need to put your prices up because you're not making enough money and you want to put it up by 20% to $2,400. How can we do that? So in this video I want to share with you 3 strategies that you can use, 3 ideas for repricing your existing clients. Number 1, the first one is part of reframing, which means how do we make it more difficult to compare the two numbers? How can we reframe? And we can do that by changing the way that we express the price. So a strategy here is we can use something which I call chunk it down, or don't reveal the headline price. One of the things we learn from psychology is that if we share the number 2,400, that's the headline price, it's easy to compare with last year's number, the 2,000. So let's instead express it as a monthly figure. This year the price is $200 or £200 a month. And what we learn from psychology is that people don't do the math. They don't calculate, oh, what's 200 times 12, and I can compare it to last year. They just take that number and that price at face value. It's harder to compare. That's number 1. Number 2, the second thing you want to do is change what you do. So whatever the service is, whether it's tax returns, for example, you'll have a bundle of stuff. There'll be things that you do. Change the bundle. Change the package, add something more in, make it different to what you did last year. And ideally what you want to do is you want to add things in that have got a high perceived value to the customer, but low cost to you. So that could be some valuable extra reports, it could be some extra advice in your meeting with the client. Add more things in so that what you're doing this year is different to last year. And number 3 is what I refer to as framing and communication. That's the way that we communicate our change in price. The way you do that, the words you use are critically important. Now ideally, you should have a face-to-face meeting with the client, but you might put it in writing. Either way, you need to explain that your pricing's changing, but one of the things you want to do in your communication is always focus on the benefits, not the price. Make sure that you explain fully the benefits of what you do, what extra you're doing, and why those things make a difference to the client, help them to build a more successful business or save them time. Focus on the value, the benefits, the pain that you're taking away. And price will then become less of an issue. If you want some more help in this area, then feel free to join my Facebook group, Value Pricing with Mark Wickersham, and you can ask questions of me and the rest of the group. I'll also put below this video some links to some other things that will help you with your value pricing journey. And of course, if you like this video, please feel free to like it, give it a thumbs up and share it with other people. Thank you so much for watching.